We're coming in hot, coming in live on a rainy day, rainy night in Georgia. Mouse won't act right. This is Four Bad Boys. Yeah, my guys, Ryan, Michael, Andre. What it do?
What's up? What's going on?
Well, bro, what's up with you?
You got it
Same.
covered.
Michael Andre does not have.
School in the morning.
No, he don't got school this morning.
School in the morning. I ain't got school to July.
Excuse me.
They trying to get me to teach summer school, fave. I ain't with it, cuz.
I did that 1 year.
Yeah, they
Only reason
trip.
why I did it. Only reason why I did it because I needed no $3,000.
Yeah, good money though.
I'll never do it again.
Mm.
Now, here we go to California for conference tonight in 2018, but
You get the challenged kids in some school, the challenged kids.
Mm-hmm.
man, don't get me started on that thing. We'll go get this thing started. Before we start, y'all remember Michael Smith who used to be on His and Hers?
Yeah,
I did
Yeah,
not
with
realize.
Jamil Hill or something, yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. I did not realize his wife had died back in December,
Oh wow.
brain cancer.
Oh
Yep.
wow.
So, and we're gonna get to the show, y'all, for y'all realize that part. I can see why he ended his show in 2024 with Michael Holly and work with NBC because he was a full time caretaker. His wife has a brain cancer to a point where she couldn't be left alone by herself, whatever. Um, so just I know he loved his family, got 3, 4 kids, and just that TV money could. I just think about like, dang, they do. There's it is what it is. Oh, hold on. We're about to bring on somebody who's probably the most thought provoking person in all of South Florida and media today. Uh, probably
AJ Dubansky.
probably one of the most forwardest thinking people that you'll meet, and real nice guy. Horatio Major Jr. is joining the show today.
Man, he ain't shit.
Oh,
Come on, he a nice guy.
Fellas,
Nigga ain't,
fellas, fellas, what's going on?
he ain't shit.
what happened?
That's right, that's right.
Change my view. Now I can see you.
Uh, Mike, on the rundown you had that. Didn't you have some about the All NBA teams on there?
I forgot to look at it. I think you had opening shots, then it was NBA. We're talking college football playoff, and Ryan gonna lead us out. I can't remember what the opening shot was. I think you
Yeah,
had opening shot.
yeah, it's all NBA teams. For those that keep up with the council, by the way, Joe Mazzulla won Coach of the Year for the NBA. I think that was probably the right choice, considering that their team was supposed to maybe win 30 games this year. They actually was the number 2 seed, even though they wet the bed against Philadelphia. You hear that?
Yeah, Philadelphia did what they did. Lord Jesus.
Um, you guys pay attention to all NBA teams?
Yeah, I
I
saw it.
didn't look at it. I did not see it.
Okay. The first team, SGA, Jokic, Wembayama, um, Luka Doncic, and Kate Cunningham. First team. Second team, Jalen Brown, Kawhi Leonard, Donovan Mitchell, Kevin Durant, and Jalen Brunson. And third team, Maxey, Jamal Murray. This looks like Jalen Johnson, Jalen Duran, and Chet Holmgren for the third team. Um, of course, they have the 65 game rule where you have to play in 65 games at a minimum to qualify for major awards. So like LeBron or some other guys that qualify. Do you see anything that any of the names I've listed? Do you have any quorum with their placement? Anybody was omitted?
No, I'm thinking Luca made first team, right?
Yeah.
There was
Right.
a time in the season they didn't think he was gonna make it awards. Did they even
Well,
move
they
the
came back and said that he one of the games he missed because he had a baby or something.
Two of the
oh
games went back to Serbia.
yeah, he protected by FMLA then.
curious on like what was like Bam or Tyler Hero stats.
Wow.
I'm curious to hear their stats on the reason they didn't make a third team
Oh.
or Cat.
I'm gonna pull them up, but I'm gonna go ahead and go. If it weren't for Jason Tatum coming back, Jaylen Brown would have made first team.
Over who?
Who you taking off?
I'm taking
I
off.
agree with you, Fade, but who you
I'm
taking
taking
off?
off. I'm taking off Cade.
Man, you crazy.
That's
He got
hell.
the number. They the number 1 seed in the East, and you gonna take him off? No,
And
sir.
Jaylen Brown's the best two-way player in the league. He averaged 29 a game. He played way more games than those two guys did.
I ain't taking Cade off. I might take Luka, but not Cade.
Can't take Luke off.
Cade ain't going nowhere.
All right, so
You take off.
He was the number
SGA.
1. They were the number 1 seed in the East, and you think they finna take him off? Nah.
there is absolutely nobody in that on that first team All NBA that you can make an argument to be moved for anybody that's second or third team All NBA. And in my opinion, it's a flawed All NBA team. Like Luka Doncic is not an All NBA guy to me. He's a defensive cone, but you can't argue somebody with averaging 34 points a game. You can't. Shea was second in scoring. Cade Cunningham was second in assists. Victor was first in blocks. Like everybody on that list was first or second in a category. And Luka was first in rebounds and assists.
First in rebounds and assists in the league.
Not Luka. Joker. Joker was first in rebounds and assists. How the hell you lead the league in rebounds and assists?
Wait a minute. Hold on. The Joker led the league in rebounds and assists?
Yeah.
Yes.
What?
You didn't hear me mention
he was leading the league. He almost had didn't he average a triple-double anyway? He averaged a triple-double. At one time, I think he was leading the league in all three of them at one time early in the season.
Yeah, the first month or two before he got hurt.
Yeah.
Hey, what was this season stats? Gracious.
28, 13, and 11.
Man, get out of here. Good gracious of life.
And you asked about Tyler here and Bam. They both averaged 20 points a game.
Hey, I'm talking about third team. I know they ain't gonna be no first, second.
Like
Bam averaged 20 and 10.
Joker might be the worst player that should be considered one of the greatest of all time.
And the dude averaged 28, 13.
His numbers is stupid. But he listen, man. And Gil Arena said it best. This is the International Basketball Association. It is. The
This
two
is
players
the
on this All
this is the
NBA
show,
team
though.
don't play no defense. None.
But let's talk about that real quick. We talk about defense and two-way player. How many times on film y'all seen a bitch like Larry Bird locking somebody down? I mean, how many times y'all seen stuff? I mean, some of the past greats. Like, you got some players that's in this level that are great on offense and defense, and you got some that's great on offense, got great on some on defense. It ain't too many up there in that category that's great on offense. Magic Johnson. How many times y'all seen him lock a bitch down? I'll wait. How many times have y'all seen John Stockton just sit there and lock down Tim Hardaway? The point I'm trying to make is when we talk about these great players and we're gonna talk about what they don't do, what they do, like the greatest of all time, it ain't too many up there, y'all, that's great offensively and defensively. Who you got? Jordan, Hakeem. I don't know nobody else right off that just come to mind that was locked down defensively and one of the best offensive players. It ain't too many.
Well, first let me
Go
tell
look
you
at
this.
that category that was great on both ends like that.
Hold on. Larry Bird was second team All Defensive Team for 3 years in a row.
Second team, okay.
Probably MVP year is probably right.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
but still second team. That means
yeah.
there was only one person at his position that played better defense than him. Magic led the league in steals 2 years. 2 years.
So basically, because he 3-time second team defensive player and Magic led the league in steal, he's in the category as a great two-way players.
No,
He's up
you
there.
asked me about some of these elite players, about them being known for locking people up. And what I'm telling you is Larry, and you mentioned Larry Bird. So what I'm telling you is bad example, because Larry Bird was second team all defense 3 years in a row. So that's
the point I'm trying to
a bad
make with
example.
that, bro. Like we gonna dog Luka, we gonna dog a lot of these dudes. A lot of these dudes say they ain't out there to play defense.
Well,
And I'm saying that literally. I'm saying like they out there to put the ball in the bucket. That's it.
but with Luka, you're saying that literally.
Yeah, I just said that. Luka
Yeah,
don't talk.
he can't.
Me and you, everybody on this chat right now on this podcast probably could score on Luka. I guarantee you, we could score on Luka. That's how bad he is defensively. And it ain't just him as a Laker. Like Austin Reed, a lot of them dudes, they're just not great defensively or whatever.
But my point to that is, when you talking about all NBA, you're assuming that you can, those 5 guys, you would say, hey, give me one of those 5 guys to win a championship. 2, I would say only 3 of those guys, well, the same ones we're talking about. The 2 guys that don't play defense, you need somebody else on your team to win a championship. You can win a championship with just Shea and some backup singers. You could do that with Wembanyama and some backup singers, Cade Cunningham. You can't say that with Joker and Doncic. Not when you averaging 34 and the dude you guarding averaging 28.
Joker don't win a championship. It was 4-5 years ago, but he won one.
Hey, Jamal Murray had a lot to do with that. Aaron Gordon had a lot to do with that.
But he won one.
So it was when you say Joker, and Anthony, you would say Murray had a lot to do with that. Was it like Bobby Brown and Ralph Tresvant on Mr. Telephone Man?
Well, you can go pull up Jamal Murray stats in them finals. But
No,
yeah,
I'm joking, but I get the point. I get the point.
There's something wrong with my line.
Right. Just saying. That's what that was.
The phone ring 20 times before.
Yeah,
all I'm trying to say about it, because I know we got to move on. I'm saying that like it ain't a lot of great two-way players all time. That like Luka, that 5 that you just mentioned, Jaylen Brown averaging 29. I guess if Fave is right, Cade Cunningham would be second team.
I guess, the way the league is made now is just different. And I mean that by, they want to see the threes and they want to see the dunks and they want to see these guys dribble between their legs, take that double step back and drain it. That's the way the league is nowadays. They put butts in the seats. Back in the day, when the league was being revitalized, man, they ain't seen nothing like Magic Johnson. They ain't seen nothing like Magic. I mean, like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. When Jordan, they showed ain't seen Jordan. They showed and see him. But I mean, the league's just different now. And that, like, I guess Gilders was saying, man, that's the International Basketball Association.
The game of basketball changed forever in 1992, with the exception of the Dream Team with the Olympics. That's when the game changed. That changed the game of basketball.
You get more international players, people that can score, but you ain't getting no defenders.
And the thing about that, the game changed globally in 92, but it wasn't no immediate impact of players internationally. You had your Arvydas Sabonis and Deadly Shrimp, a lot of those guys like that, but the game of basketball changed when the Olympics let the pro players play in 92. That's when the game changed.
No, afraid that when the Americans actually sent our pro players there, because the players that were already playing the Olympics were already pros over there.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
No, we can say that.
That's what it was. We can say it because that's what it was.
All right, this is a good topic. I mean, Jalen Brown. I mean, your team did wet the bed against what we call it, and Jason Tatum. Before we get on to the Western Conference Final and the Knicks beating the shit out of the Cavaliers, uh, is there a market for Jalen? Would you trade Jalen Brown to break that tandem up? I don't know. We talked about it. I don't think we talked about it last week.
Yeah, we did talk about
Yeah,
that.
we
I'm
did
not
talk
trading
about
him.
that.
I'm not
I
trading him.
said, I said they need to learn. I said they need to learn to coexist. I said they need to learn to coexist. Him and Jason Tatum need to learn to keep it together. I mean, unless you're gonna bring in, we just had a new edition reference. Unless you're gonna bring in a Johnny Gill,
John
you know what I'm saying?
I'm getting Giannis. Yeah, I'll go ahead and make that.
You asked me if I would trade Jalen Brown?
Yeah.
The only person I would trade Jalen Brown for is somebody on that list that we was just talking about. Like he's the second best two-way player in the game. I would take Jalen Brown over. Well, I wouldn't take him over anybody. I would take Jalen Brown over Luka, but I wouldn't take him over anybody else. But Jalen Brown, like he's a top 5-6 player in the game. So to ask me would I trade Jalen Brown? No. Would I trade for Jalen Brown? Hell yeah.
Can I interest you in Jamal Murray and somebody else? Want him to go to the Nuggets?
Come on.
Woo.
Come on.
I can see that happening. I can see that. That's what happened.
Woo. I'm just looking at it in my mind's eye. Lord have mercy.
Him and Aaron Gordon on the perimeter. If Aaron Gordon hamstring start,
and speaking of what we just talked about, Atwater,
he just need a stem cell shot.
Joker didn't win a championship, and he has a teammate that's all NBA third team.
That's something else there.
Right.
That's some crazy work there. That's some crazy work.
Nothing by himself. Nothing.
Let's go ahead and transition to the conference finals. We're gonna get to the Spurs and Thunder. In the motor words of that rap song and all these New Yorkers, go New York, go New York, go New York, go New York, go.
That's what's up.
So we'll start with one of our resident basketball heads, Michael. Can the Knicks win it all?
Yeah, the Knicks got enough to win it all. I can't remember this dominant run like this in a minute. They won 11 straight. When the last time you heard of a team in the playoffs? And I know it's been some, but when the last time you had a team win like this in the playoffs? I want to say Cleveland did this like 14, 15, one of them years or whatever. But the Knicks got everything to win the championship. They big, they got good, they play defense, they versatile on the wing, they got a killer at point guard, they got some shooting coming off the bench, a post coming off the bench. The Knicks can win it all. And like I said, bro, I can't remember a time where a team was this dominant in the playoffs like this. I can even go back as far as maybe the Lakers with the Kobe years, Kobe and Shaq. I think they had some playoff years where they were like 15-1, 16-1, or something like that. The Knicks got enough to win it all. But let me say this. Ain't nothing the Knicks done played gonna compare to what they about to see with one of these two teams.
That's what I was about to say.
I say that. The Hawks, the Sixers, nor the Cavs ain't nothing like what they about to run into with them two teams that's Knicks. Nothing. Nowhere near it.
Lord have mercy.
Because arguably the NBA Finals is being played now with OKC and San Antonio. Like you can easily say that OKC and San Antonio are the best two teams in the NBA, without a doubt.
I think they were the two top teams all year as far as
both
record.
won 60 games, I think.
That's amazing. I would agree with you. talking about the Knicks. The last time I remember a team going on a run like this, Michael Jeffrey Jordan was at the helm of the Chicago Bulls. I think doing I want to say they might have been their second three-peat, might have been the end of their first three-peat. Because that was when they had the 5-game first rounds.
Bro, they ain't won no 11 game like this. Like the Knicks ain't just winning. Like, they blowing bitches out.
I mean,
but they beat hey, listen, man. They was up on the Hawks at the half, 83-36 at the half.
No, when I know what you mean. Because in the conference semis against them Sixers, that closeout game, they were trying to beat them all in the first quarter and just try to say, look, now you just get up and go home. We ain't playing no more. We tired of you. That's how they were playing. I just don't. I agree with everything you said. I just don't think they don't see anything like these two Western Conference teams.
Rachel, when you seen a team like this in the playoff going to run like this, like what the Knicks doing, bro?
The last team to play James Harden.
Oh boy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, all you got to do is play James Harden. You can get at least half of the victories that the Knicks.
But you ain't seen no team win like this.
Well,
they blowing people out. They don't want 11 straight.
Right, but 4 of them was against a team that melted down twice.
It don't matter. They don't want 11 straight in the playoffs.
Not to say that they're not good, but can they win it all? Yes, because they in it. Will they win it all? No, because outside of they look really, really good because the team they just played was really, really bad. Well, it was a really, really bad matchup. I'm not going to say a team that played in the Eastern Conference Finals was bad. It was a really, really bad matchup. And I don't know if y'all talked about this last week. I'm pretty sure you did. But I'm assuming one of the topics may have been, can James Harden rewrite his narrative? You know, if he show up in this series, can he rewrite the narrative? You know, especially me being a Heat fan, and they're comparing him to D Wade, and you know, with Patrick Beverly saying stuff about him being worse than D Wade, that's a hell to the no now. Even in the game that they won, hold on. Even in the game that they won, the series, I believe it was against Detroit, he played horribly. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, no.
I didn't think he could rewrite. I never thought he could rewrite his narrative. But when we made picks last week of how long the series was going to go, I didn't think it was going to be like this.
Fave said it was going to be a sweep. Fave said it on the air.
I said it was. Fave said it, but I said, what did I say, 6? Or did I say 5? I said 5 or 6. I didn't think they were going to go quietly into the night. I didn't think they were going to get bitch slapped and be telling them, now you shut up and sit in the corner now. I didn't think that was going to happen.
And they quit, man. Like, you can see the quit. I done been around in basketball a long time. Cleveland quit. They quit.
Yeah, they look bad. Shout out to McDonald's Green for checking in, man. Appreciate you, my guy.
So Michael, were they saying street frauds?
Yep. They quit, bro.
Yeah, some of this fine program did call that sweep because James Harden was on the team. I think those miles that word. Am I correct?
All right, man. I already gave you props that you said it, man. Don't keep rubbing it in. All right.
I'm just saying, but
I gave you props, okay?
Now let's go to the Kenny Atkinson and Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. James Harden said we were the better team. In what Earth? It's Earth 616, Earth 10,005, Earth 968.
This 182. This 182 right here. This is 182 right here. That must be on 52 or 281.
So what in the Khloe Kardashian was he talking about?
I don't know what he was talking about, but I will say this. I think Cleveland made it farther with James Harden than they would have made with Darius Garland. I'll say that.
They made the second round with Darius Garland last year.
So I do think that. Even though James Harden stinks it up, you gotta game plan with him offensively. You do. But he seems to go through bad streaks at the wrong time.
Every
And
game
when
6 or 7. Every
and when you
game
are
6 or 7.
considered a Hall of Famer, you don't go through bad streaks when it's money time, and that's what happens.
All the time when it's
Yep.
money time.
That's what happened. But he'll still get in the Hall. He'll still get in there. But
And he should. He should be in the Hall.
Yeah, the hallway. Yeah.
He said the Hall.
He'll be in all of it. James Harden's 3-point percentage in Game 7 is 22%. And field goal percentage games in Game 7 is around 35%. This playoffs in Game 6 or 7, he's averaged less than 20 points and 33% shooting. But it's neither here nor there. Do you, man, shot? You already know my next question is. You already know.
uh-oh.
You already know what it is. Can you guess what the question is? Mike knows what it is.
I asked it for you, Horatio. Should Kenny Atkinson be fired?
In Cleveland? Yeah, he should be fired. Like, you can't get swept. Well, you can't get swept with 2 meltdowns. Like, I don't know about fired, but yeah, fired. Like, that's abysmal. Like, how do you come back from that? You know, how do you got you got 2 prolific scorers on your team, and listen, man, playoffs exposes you. The playoffs will expose you. I remember saying this a long time ago when we first started checking in like this. When you doing the NBA season, you got one game on Monday in Miami. The next game is on Tuesday in Orlando, which means as soon as you play that Monday game, boom, you going to the hotel, you catching the red eye, straight to the next city. Y'all may do a quick walkthrough. Everybody sleeping, they drinking coffee. Blah, blah, blah. Some people hung out, they hung over. There's no real film time. When you get into the playoffs, that's where coaching and detail comes into play. So when you get swept, then you're either basically saying this team was just way better, or I was completely outcoached, or both.
Yeah, with that Game 1, Donovan.
I see that point because you don't have to take in a situation like that, the way the series is made up and the way the series is made, yeah, I see your point there, Shot. Good analysis.
Hey, I want y'all, when y'all get a chance, I forgot the podcast, but I saw this about 2 weeks ago. They were interviewing Norris Cole, and they were talking about that game 6 with the Heat against the Celtics. And it's kind of something on what Ratio was talking about watching film and all that. And he said the guys in the Heat locker room were usually loose and playing around. He said there was one dude in the back. He wasn't joking, wasn't playing at all. He said LeBron was dead serious. He said from the time they got on the bus to the locker room, LeBron was on a mission that whole evening. And boy, he put on a show that night. When I say
that was because he was trying to get number 1. That was just trying to get his first championship, right?
Yes, that ties in. No. I know. This ties in with what C. Green said. His legacy was on the line. They had already lost the year before to Dallas. They were down 3-2 going to Boston for Game 6. If Boston wins that series, your first 2 years with the Miami Heat, you would have had 0 championships.
After you done stood on the podium, telling us 4, 3, 4, 5, and all that.
And don't forget, Dwayne Wade was hobbled that particular game. He was hurt. So C. Green just said, what is he missing personally? He talking about James Harden. Heart. Because when leading up to this game, Game 7, they was in Game 7 against Detroit. The man scored 7 points, did he not? In the deciding game, he scored 7 points. Bro, you got to be able to wake up and say, yo, this is the game. I ain't got too many more of these, clearly, right? I
Got
can't
that
stop
now,
kids from crossing the street. So I'm gonna lock in. And you come up with 7 points when your whole narrative throughout your career is when the big game comes, you disappear like David Copperfield.
Yeah, you're supposed to be able to summon the 5 heartbeats and say, "Is there a heart in the house tonight? Stand
Yeah,
up."
man. Ever since he lost, I mean, I'm talking about it's just unfollowed his whole career.
Well, he ain't been
Ever
the same
since
Ron
that
Artest
game,
put him in
ever
the
since
head.
that game in Houston, ever since that game in Houston, ever since that game in Houston, that
Ever
was his
since Ron
closest
Artest
shot.
put him in the head, he ain't been the same.
Is there a heart in the house
Oh
tonight?
my God, the internet is undefeated.
Stand up.
Yeah,
That damn chat.
yeah, right. Sure. Internet undefeated.
Internet is undefeated.
Internet is 1,000.
That's AI, baby. That's that new internet. That's that new
Right
internet.
there. The accuracy of that picture.
Thank you very much. 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 Nana Banana too. Let's go to the Spurs and the Thunder. I'm gonna start with shout out this
Championship coach Jamon Sims. What's happening, coach?
Oh, coach is on here.
Hey, he love that profile picture with that white suit, though. Boy, I tell you, he love
Remind me of
that.
Colt Moore. Remind me of Colt Moore. Oh, the difference between that, Jamon won a couple championships. Oh, my bad.
Oh my God, no, you didn't say that boy channeling his inner Michael Moore.
Don't talk about my dog, man. Mike Moore, my dog. Talk about my
Long
dog.
time no see, Jamon. Hope all is well.
Yeah, Jamon, you
That's
need to be
what's
on
up.
here, dog. You need to be
Come
on
on,
here.
put your summer schedule in the group chat. See where you at this summer, dog.
Hey, y'all in summer school now?
Yeah, we out for the year. We done.
Mike is out. I still got 20 days. I think about 20 days.
Oh my goodness. Well, we not even out. We don't even do finals until Friday.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Spurs and Thunder. Ratio, this series over.
Yeah, unfortunately, unfortunately, because you can't watch the Spurs or basketball and not look at Wembanyama and just be like, what has God created? Like, if they need to stop him, they need to not win this year because they're probably going to win the next 4. So please stop him now, because like this is the same way all of the haters was in 1997, 98 when Shaq and Kobe got together. Beat them now, because they're gonna win 5 out of the next 6. So you better get him now, because between him, Dylan Harper, Castile, they trying to figure out what they gonna do with De'Aaron Fox, who's an all-star. Like, what are we talking about? Where's Greg Popovich when you need him? Bring Pop back. Who's the coach in San Antonio now?
Mitch Johnson.
Fire him.
Why fire him?
As much as I would like to.
Man, you can't match up with San Antonio. Why are they down 3-2? I don't give a damn if it's the defending champs. You cannot match up with somebody that's 7'4" with an 8-foot wingspan. A point guard that's going to be the next Jaylen Brown. That Dylan Harper is on the cusp of being a problem, and he will never be the number 1 option. And he may be one of the best players in the league in the next year or 2.
Dylan Harper for real.
Then you got Steele. Like, this is crazy. And then Shea is just making a mockery of the game. The man he out there playing with skates. Every time he shoot, he fall. Take off your skates.
If they bring back Greg Popovich, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if I need to get in my Bible or what.
In the 2 games they won in this series, Wemby averaged about, I think he had averaged 7 dunks per game. The 3 games they lost, he had maybe 5 dunks combined in those 3 games, which means he need to play near the basket.
Jamon just said that, but I would counter that and say I would ask him to play a little bit more toward the basket, but do what you want. Do what you want. Because whatever you do, they can't stop it. So take your threes, and then if you're missing, go a little bit closer. But do what you want. Just do what you want.
Hey, Julian Champagne, whatever, number 30.
Champagne.
Man, he's a dog, boy, for San Antonio.
How are
He's
they
knocking
losing?
down 3, huh?
That's what I'm saying. You're right. How are they losing?
They turn.
I mean, one thing about OKC, man, they well coached and OKC deep. Like Jalen Williams is out, AJ Mitchell is out, and they still got people that. Do you not know the other night in the game they had 76 points off the bench? I have never heard that in my life, man.
Yeah, that's
a team scoring that many points off the bench. 76. So they deep, man, and they got plenty of people that just fit around SGA, and SGA and Chet Holmgren is a nice one too. Jalen Williams is healthy. This series might have been over already.
Well, Chet Holmgren might be the one guy in the NBA that can somewhat, kind of, some way, somehow, match up with Wemby. So they do have, a speck of kryptonite for Wemby, but yeah, they just come at you in waves.
I do think it's gonna go 7 though, and if it goes 7, I'm betting with SGA.
7
But
wins.
regardless, the NBA, the media gonna want the Knicks and Spurs because New York is a big market, and Wemby is arguably about to be the new face of basketball. So that's what they want. So, but I do like San Antonio tomorrow night, but we'll see.
Yeah, Jamal's 2-time championship coach, Jamal. Said Fox not playing quality minutes. They're putting Castle in tough positions as a youngster. Yeah, turn the ball over too much because he's not a true point yet. And Dylan Harper, like Shot said, he needs to be the guy. Which means, what are we looking at with De'Aaron Fox? Possibly a trade to Houston. That might be a move right there.
That's what I'm saying. Like next year, they're either going to ask Dylan Harper to get more comfortable at the 2, and because you need Fox on the floor, and you need Dylan Harper on the floor, and you need Castile on the floor with less turnovers. Like you just got to figure out a way. And this coach right now is not pushing the right buttons. He's not putting people in the position that they need to be successful because they got the tools right now. In my opinion, that not, I'm not criticizing because I don't know what they're doing, but it's a matchup nightmare. They got too many athletes. They got too many athletes and an alien on the court. That should equal championship. Athletes and aliens equal championship. So,
man,
wait till after the show.
Me and you, your mama and your cousin too.
Like for real, man.
Rolling down the strip on Volks.
Slamming Cadillac though.
Stopped at the mall the other day. Heard a call from around the way. I just
Where I came from.
saying something. Talking about smoke something
man.
with me from school. No, not really.
No, not really.
Hey, don't get me started. Keep going, Faye.
So,
for real, they got athletes and aliens, AT aliens. That's what they got on that floor, man.
Victor Wembanyama is Kevin Durant and Dirk Nowitzki and Sean Bradley Biden. That's what he is. That's what he is.
That boy, you done hit the nail right
Dirk
on the top
Kevin
of the head.
Durant and Sean Bradley Biden.
Mm-hmm.
However you want to mix up Dirk and Kevin Durant, put them in Sean Bradley Biden.
I would just say Kevin Durant. I wouldn't. No, I would.
He shoots well. He shoots well enough. I think it's more of a Dirk with a Kevin Garnett type. He ain't scared to dunk on nobody. And then he got Sean Bradley's length. So he he can't help but to dunk on somebody. So I'm just saying that's good comparison though. Real good comparison.
I would say Manute Bol with a jump shot.
Manute Bol with a jump shot.
Say that one too.
I mean, Dirk, yeah, but he's really KD. I wouldn't call him KD or Dirk because those were efficient scores. You talking about some of the best shooters in the game has ever seen. He's not on that level.
Right.
He's not
Okay.
on that level. If he was on that level, the series would be reversed. If he was on that level, he would be averaging 40.
Well, I know something. I know this, and I know we got to get to this last topic. And Ray Show done said it. Basketball world, if y'all don't get to the Spurs now, they finna go on a run again. They about to go on a run. Because all they going to do is add a piece here and there to what they got now. So you better get them now, because if you don't, they gonna look like they're going to win 3 or 4 out the next 5-6 years.
And they don't need but half a piece. Like they either need a coach or a player and a role player. They don't even need a starter. They need a coach or a role player, and it's a wrap like Christmas.
You need a solid 6 or 7 man, and you good to go. Yeah.
You mess around and add them somebody like a Mike Conley, or Isaiah Stewart, some guys like that. Not nobody. They don't need no stars. They got enough stars. They got stars.
Them.
But
you
need some of them backup type veteran guys that can plug in, or somebody come in and do the dirty work for Wembanyama, Isaiah Stewart, or Mike Conley, somebody like that. Go add a Michael Porter. They in there.
Michael Porter Jr., who can't stay healthy.
Man, just all he got to do is stand in the corner, spot up.
Back pain? You mean back pain?
Spot up.
They need somebody. What's the guy I always keep talking about, but I can't never remember his doggone name. Played for Milwaukee when they was playing against KD. He from Texas.
PJ
Tucker. They need one of them.
Yeah.
They need one of them. Whoever the new version of PJ Tucker is, that's what they need.
Isaiah Stewart.
That's the crazy one. That's when they tried to fight LeBron.
Yeah.
No. He got an IEP. You can't do it. He got a
yeah.
Hey, that's what you need though.
He did FBA. He needed FBA.
He don't need no functional behavior assessment or analysis. Like I ain't know what that means, Fade. Come on now.
Yeah. You better know what it means. You do a special education. You better know what it means.
No, not him.
No, Isaiah Stewart is a type guy you need. Isaiah Stewart or Mike Conley, somebody like that. They don't need no star. They need like a fourth or fifth man or some guys that come off the bench. That's what they need.
Jamon said the guy at Milwaukee now. Is he talking about the coach or the player?
I don't know.
Who you talking about, Jamon?
Bobby Portis. Yeah, Bobby Portis. Yeah, he need punching posts.
Yeah.
You go get a Bobby Portis, a Chris Middleton, guys like that, man. Them the kind of guys you need. You notice we ain't naming no stars. No stars.
No, the stars in their role. That's about it.
They don't need no stars.
Hey, go add a Klay Thompson. Bring Klay to San Antonio.
To do what?
Stand in the corner. Stand over there in that corner.
He can stand in the corner outside the stadium.
Wait till they swing that bitch to you and knock it
Yeah,
out.
exactly. Swing 2 of them to you because you know how you like to do you had a 2.
Swing it to him in the corner.
Right.
Klay ain't no.
And let him go by. Let his man go by
no
him so Wemby could get in foul trouble. No thank you.
Let Klay stand over there in that corner and knock it loose.
No.
They need to develop that bench and veteran. But go ahead. Let's get the
Klay
college
need to work
football
on his
playoff
image
thing
right now because he making all light-skinned brothers look bad.
Yes, he is.
You need to work on your. Although I support you, Klay. I support you.
He ain't lying.
Klay, I'm on your team. They don't know who you are. The entertainment people don't know who Klay is.
Jamal
They don't know
you Albie Silky cousin.
He don't know who he is. He don't know
going
who
to
he
hell,
is.
bro. Said he hadn't recovered from Meg Thee Stallion.
That's what I'm talking about. They was on Klay like they ain't know who Klay was. They were talking about how she made him. Like I don't know who Klay is.
Man, Klay was that dude before. He was that dude in California before.
Klay Thompson was that guy before Meg Thee Stallion. He
been that dude. He was that dude before. He was he played basketball in Oakland, California. Come on, man.
Have y'all seen the chicks he done been with?
Man, they got a remix. They forgot about Klay. They don't know who Klay is. Hey, Clay pretty without the money. What they talking about?
They don't know.
Clay second generation rich.
Man,
The
what you
women,
say?
all the women would have known it just about Clay because he dated Meg Thee Stallion. If you didn't know that before, you want to know. You want to know who Clay was.
They better start playing on Clay name, man.
Well, you better tell them. All right, Fade.
Shout out to Elder Ball because I know they related.
What the heck? All right, so last topic. There's been a lot of I don't want to say controversy, but a lot of disagreement on the NCAA playoff. I believe the Big Ten wants to go 24. The SEC wants to go 16. Folks say, why the hell we even going 16? Keep it at 12. We'll start with Ryan on this one. What is the best number this playoff system need to be at? 12, 16, 24, or other?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I always thought it should have stopped at 10. And the reason I know where we are now, don't get it twisted, but I thought it should have stopped at 10 and given your 1 and 2 seeds only the bye. It made it you had something to go for. 12, okay, it's not too far of stretch of what we're already doing. 24 is going to make the whole top 25 mean something all year long. That's going to make the whole top 25 mean something all year long. You're going to play harder because, hey, we 18 this week. We can't take a L. They'll knock us out. We end up in that 25. We're going to be at home. It gives more teams chances. I just think that's the fairest way if you want to argue about who's in, who's not, who makes the playoff and who don't. It gives a group of 5 a chance to get multiple teams in if they are good that year.
Hey, don't say that too loud, Ryan. Rachel gonna say something about group of 5 teams. Not.
Hold on. I mean,
he's gonna say something about group of 5 teams don't belong.
If they are good enough to be in the top 25 that year, if they shoot the way the group of 5 play, sometimes they ain't gonna have but 2 teams in there anyway. Period. So those 2 teams may get a shot to be great. Your lower tier, mid tier, your teams that come on strong out of nowhere, like your Vanderbilts, who would have made it last year if it would have been 24, they get a chance to play. So I think 24 is the best number that you're gonna come up with.
All right, Mike, then shot.
I think maybe 16. When you go 24, now we adding a 5-loss Duke or 3-loss Vanderbilt. We about to go get a 3-loss, 3 or 4-loss team from the Big 12. Now, college football, we're gonna watch it because it's college football. But are them games really gonna be worth watching? We're gonna be adding 2 or 3 more, or maybe 1 or 2 more group of 5 teams. So 16, I think, is the right number. I think what they need to do, if they want to go to 24, and y'all might not be in favor of this, we got to get rid of them conference championship games. Like now, the conference championship games are pointless, I think. I don't think there's no point to even play them conference championship games. Like, for an example, last year, both of them teams in the SEC championship game were in, Georgia and Alabama. Or you had Texas Tech, I forgot who they played in the conference championship game, but both of them teams were in. Like, and Kirby Smart came out, he said they want to keep the conference championship game. But I think if you're going to add more playoffs, you got to eliminate the conference championship game. Like, bro, now this season, do y'all know that the national championship game this coming up season is January 25th? January 25th. That's how long the season going now. They skipping a week in between the semifinals and the finals. January 25th is the national championship game. Bruh, you see, that's usually the Senior Bowl. They're getting ready for the Senior Bowl for the NFL. So if I'm not mistaken, January 25th, that's got to be close to probably conference championship time in the NFL. Somewhere around there.
It works schedule-wise. Like you were saying, it works schedule-wise for TV. But personally, if you go to 16 or 24, you got to do one or maybe both of these things, and that's drop a game and move the schedule back a week in order to stop what's happening from happening. I think you need to back it up a week, because if you back it up a week and you started, say, not the last week in all that third week in August, then it finishes up a little earlier than what you're talking about, Michael.
Man, you finna have people dying. You talk about playing football in Miami the third week of August.
So when does high school starts around then, if not before?
Yeah, high school start. You're right. I think that week 0, which is the last week of August, might be when they need to start the season.
I think so. I don't think we should have it should be no, why are we doing week 0s then? Let that be week 1, and then you still got everything, and you actually got an extra week 0. And in week 0 games, if you're gonna do a week 0, you might as well do your 3 kickoff games. One Saturday at 11, 2:30. Or you do 4. Do your Pac-12 West Coast game at 10:30. But let that be it. Let it be just those 4 games. Don't let it be a whole slate of games.
Last one shot.
Yeah, I'm with that, Water. I think we should be looking at 16 teams. If you start talking about 24 teams, then you're gonna have arguments. If you pull up the top 25 from last year, TCU Horned Frogs gonna be talking about they pissed off because the North Texas Green Machine got the last spot over them. James Madison Duke. They trying to figure out why they a 3 seed, because they ranked number 19 and behind Tulane Green Wave. Like nobody wants to hear that, man. Nobody wants to hear the Navy midshipmen, edging out the North Texas Green Machine. Like, we don't want to hear that, man. Go ahead and cap this thing off at 16. No buys. Let everybody get 3 games, right? Is that 3 games or 4 games? That's 4 games. That's 4 games, which is a lot. Like I agree with that one. Kill the conference championships. There's no sense in penalizing the teams, the ACC, the SEC, for an extra game for a trophy that does not matter. Nobody cares that you won the conference championship if you didn't win the national championship. Nobody cares.
Why do they want to keep the conference championship game, Rachel?
Oh, we know
That's
that.
a lot of money.
It's all about money and endorsements and all that. The same reason why they trying to go to 16 teams. You think they going to 16 because they trying to cut down on arguments? No. College football is trying to be the second best TV deal outside of the NFL. So the longer that they extend it, the more we talking about the 2 teams during that week, and we're taking over the market. That way they'll only be second to football. It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah, 16. Just go 16. Call it 16. Just do 16.
Yeah. So let's look at what Jamon said. It's hard enough to win 1. You can't. You got 4 extra games. That's another quarter of the season that you're talking about. It ain't even about who the best team. It's about who the luckiest team, who can stay healthy. Then Scory talking about a double bye. What the hell? Double bye?
Did they go to 125? Did they go to 24? Did they go to 24 teams?
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, that's a double bye. Man, by the time you play, you're going to have kids. Your kids going to be in 2nd grade by the time you play another game. You might as well go ahead and take a final and graduate and do all type of other stuff. No, man.
Hey, Faye, look who and see who was like 18, 19, 20 last year at the end of the final ranking.
I just told you.
Oh, you already, okay. So the teams you just said, those are the teams. Yeah, man. Ain't nobody trying to watch TCU and North Texas.
Yeah, Tulane was 18. James Madison was 19. USC mad because they trying to figure out, well, how y'all put us below James Madison? you know, Navy was 23rd and North Texas was 24. They would have just beat out TCU. Don't nobody want to talk about that, man.
Man,
That
nobody finna
cannot
watch
be
that,
done.
man. Hey,
Don't
can you
forget about
picture
Tank.
coming to your house? Hey, I got to get home and go watch Vanderbilt against North Texas in their first round game. Man, please.
The
Man,
Don't forget
people
about
in
Tank High
Vanderbilt
School.
gonna love it.
a double.
People
Hey,
in
that boy
Vanderbilt.
Corey Green said a double bye.
And people need to stop saying this, man.
Hey,
Stop
can you
thinking.
imagine? Can you imagine being done playing your last game November or like December 15th, and then y'all on the double bye? You don't play again to January 3rd. Like what? That's Thanksgiving. That's Rosh Hashanah. That's a whole bunch of holidays. You don't play till Martin Luther King birthday. Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, that's too much stuff. And lastly, Faith, people need to stop saying that the regular season now is devalued with the playoffs. No, it's not. It's not devalued. Ain't
I
nobody stop
believe.
watching no games because we adding teams for the playoffs. It's
I
not
think
devalued.
if you kill those conference championship games, which I don't know how to feel about that personally, but they if you kill that, then that the regular season means a whole lot more to a whole lot more people.
Man, y'all know Duke won the ACC regular season, right? Y'all know nobody care, right? And I'm talking about in football and basketball. Don't nobody care.
Yeah, Duke
How you
played
win the ACC and lose your quarterback? Because don't nobody care.
Duke played what Virginia for the ACC title, didn't
Mm-hmm.
Virginia was supposed to
And
win
look,
one Virginia. If Virginia would have won, well, it was something to it. What would the Virginia would have won? They would have been in, or
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And that's another thing they gotta do, bro. You're gonna have these conference championship games. There's nowhere in the world you should be putting the ACC championship game on after the SEC championship. Who's finna watch it? Hey, Ryan, let me ask you an honest question. Georgia and Alabama played in the SEC championship game last year at 4 o'clock. Did you watch the game that came on after that?
I did catch a little bit of that, but I was
Oh, Ryan, come on, man.
no.
Come
Hold
on.
on. The only reason because it was implications. There were implications in the game, and I was trying to see exactly how this whole playoff thing was going to shake out.
So
After
you mean to tell me after Georgia and Alabama, two of the biggest things in college football, the game ended. You stayed there to watch Duke and Virginia in
I
Charlotte.
watched the first quarter of it. I did watch the first quarter of it. I cannot because I wanted to see exactly who was going to show up.
But I don't understand the question. I mean, that's just like the same thing everybody do on Thursdays for Thanksgiving. When it's a football day, so we finna kiss the family. We finna do everything we were supposed to do on Friday, so that Saturday you could leave me alone. That's all.
Why
That's a bathroom break between games.
That Ohio State Indiana game was on too.
Yeah, it was on the 8th.
That was a classic too, boy.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. I didn't get nothing done.
Hey, they got a Saturday, y'all. November the 7th, I think. I ain't no used to trying to go nowhere that day.
Right. Yeah, that's Miami Notre Dame.
What is it? In Notre Dame?
That's at Notre Dame. I'll be there.
You going to South Bend?
Yeah.
I hope you bundled up, boy.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. It's all about the moments at this point. It's all about the moments.
All right, so game 1 of the finals actually starts on a Wednesday this year. So we
Is it
might
a Thursday?
be adjusting. No, yeah, that's why I noticed too. Let me make sure it said June 3rd.
June 3rd, yeah.
That's a Wednesday.
That's Wednesday. So I don't know why it started on a Wednesday this year. Probably if I had to guess something with hockey, I guess maybe. I'm not sure, but see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't know. But we might be some programming notes on that. We will let you know, or we might we might be live and watch the game at the same time. We don't know. We'll figure that part out. That's our show for tonight. We thank you for watching. We out.
Y'all be good, fellas.
Be blessed, be kind, be good.